what really inspired me to do a little bit of a series for you guys. We're going to break down every step of everyday makeup and go through how to do it absolutely perfectly. First thing we're doing is foundation, but before that, we need to focus on prepping our skin. You need to make sure that you have thoroughly cleaned your skin, whatever cleanser you can find. I'll pop a good example on the screen here. And once your skin is thoroughly cleansed, go in with whatever your skincare regime is, but make sure you're finishing with a moisturizer. If you don't have a moisturizer, you can go in with like a moisturizing primer, but this is really going to help keep the skin nice and like plump, nice and ready to receive the makeup. I'm going to start with a moisturizing primer. So you want to pay attention to your skin and what your skin needs are. For me, one of my biggest issues with my skin is my pores, and I find that my makeup sinks into them very easily. I like to use a pore filling primer. This is a really good cheap one in Australia. Put some other examples on the screen here now. Usually these are very heavily like silicone based, so you only really want to be applying it where your pores are to be filling in that gap. For your foundation, you want to be going in with a type that works with your skin. I'm going to pop on the screen a little visual of what foundations work with what skin types. And me today, I'm using the e.l.f. Soft Glam. So when you apply foundation, you have three options. You can use your brushes, your fingers, or a beauty blender. Today, what I'm going to do is one half with a brush and one half with a beauty blender, and you can decide which finish you prefer. This is my current favorite go-to foundation brush. It's from e.l.f. Brush Blender. I'm just going to stipple it in to begin with. I like to use a brush because you keep the most amount of product and it also feels much quicker to blend it in. Making sure you're taking it down the neck. Going with the Beauty Blender side. You can see it's really pressed into the skin much more naturally and nicer. However, it has taken some of the product. You can see I've got blemishes shining through. On the brush side, looking a lot more flawless and airbrush. That's my tip for foundation, so go to part 2 to check out the rest. Mwah!